The Love of My Life, written by Pegz. The sun comes through my bedroom window and wakes me up from sleep. The first thought that comes to my mind is today I'm finally going to church. For the past 2 weeks, there has been a fear in me that I was unsafe, that something was missing, and if I died, I would be lost forever. I wasn't sure why these feelings had overtaken me for the last 2 weeks, but they felt real to me. I was a 16-year-old girl, and my high school boyfriend was a wonderful blessing to me. His name was David. He came into my life on my 16th birthday like a present from the Lord. Had David never blessed my life, there is no telling the path I would have chosen. David came from a better childhood than I. He was a drummer, a good drummer too. He was the sweetest and most caring guy. David was indeed God sent to me. When I think of him to this day, I thank God for his influence on me. Today was Sunday morning, and I had gone to David the Friday before and told him about the fears I was having. I remember saying to him, "David, please take me to church. I feel I need to find God." David replied, "A woman I work with has been trying to get me to visit her church. We can go Sunday if you want to." I said, "Oh yes, David, I want to." So this Sunday morning, I woke up excited because David would be over around 9 o'clock and we were going to church. David took me to Mount Zion Baptist Church in Andersonville, Tennessee. As I listened to Pastor Miller deliver the sermon God had given him, my heart began to beat so fast I thought it was going to beat right out of my chest. After Pastor Miller ended, he asked if there was anyone present who wanted to meet Jesus. With my heart beating, but also feeling nailed to the pew, I forced myself to get up and walk to the front. Funny how when I was sitting there, I felt like I couldn't move. But once I took that first step, all forces holding me back seemed to lift. With tears rolling down my face uncontrollably, I kneeled down and prayed. I asked Jesus to come and save me. I asked him if he could accept me when I was so unworthy. He said yes. I know he did, because my heart changed. I got up from that bench with peace, with a feeling I was loved, with new thoughts and desires. He changed my heart that fast. But I didn't realize the road to becoming mature in him would not be instant. I spent my high school years carrying my Bible to school, telling anyone who would listen about the love of my life. Most classmates made fun of me, but when they got in trouble, they would come to me to talk and ask to pray. I remember one classmate very vivid. I won't use his name in order to protect his family. He came to me once and asked if I would talk to him about Jesus and pray for him. I didn't know at the time how bad his home life was. He was rejected and abused badly. I found out after our high school years that he had committed suicide. I often think of that day he came to me and asked about God. He told me everyone may be making fun of you concerning your faith, but they are also watching. They know something is different about you. I told him, it's Jesus that is different. And if I show him I look different. My heart broke when I later heard of my classmate's death, wondering if I could have done more to help him find Jesus. The love story between Jesus and me began that day at Mount Zion Baptist Church. That's the day I met the love of my life. Since then I've gotten things right, but I've also gotten things wrong. But every day since then, my heart has felt his love for me. Jesus and I have walked through many trials. My love for him has been tested. We went through the first stage of love where, like Mary of Bethany, I sat at his feet, hanging on every word he spoke, the true picture of being in love. I didn't want to miss a glance, a word, or any inflection of his love. I've struggled through the wilderness stage, like Mary weeping that her brother had died and Jesus didn't show up in time. I wondered where He was in my pain. Why didn't He protect me? Only to end up at His feet once again, clinging to Him during the wounds of life. I've seen the invincible stage of love where I was convinced that no matter what happens, I will remain faithful to my passionate love for Him. In that place of abandoning myself to offer up worship and all to Him. Through all the stages of love that have been traveled through the years, He has remained faithful to me. I haven't always been so faithful. I haven't always loved Him with the love He has loved me. There was times I referred to a man as the love of my life, but Jesus reminded me, He isn't the love of your life, I am. I realized then that never again would I give that title to a man. Jesus is and always will be the love of my life. He is the only one who sees value in me regardless of my flaws. Those flaws which He is working to take out of me. He never says I'm not worth His investment. He just keeps investing in me. Every day He causes me to grow into a better me. He is long-suffering, patient, and kind. He knows that one day, because He never gave up on me, I will stand in victory over the things which need to be perfected. He knows every day I'll move from glory to glory, looking more like Him along the way. And then I will someday live in the uninterrupted presence with Him, the love of my life.